Katie Price and Carl Woods were on cloud nine as they enjoyed their luxury Thailand holiday, in newly emerged photos of the break ahead of Carl's court appearance on Wednesday. The model, 43, showed off her latest boob job in a neon print bikini as she tucked into a corn on the cob during a PDA-packed swim in the sea with her fiancé, 33. The couple used their break to Thailand as a reason to request a postponement to Carl's court appearance this month for abusive and threatening behavior. He is now scheduled to appear to be brought before Colchester Magistrates Court on March 23, after the couple returned from their holiday earlier this week. In the newly released photos, taken on March 17, Katie proudly showed off the results of her recent 24th boob job in a colorful halter neck bikini. The string two-piece also flaunted the star's new tattoos, after she underwent two sleeve designs while on holiday in Thailand. Styling her blonde hair into two plaits, Katie worked on her tan and frolicked in the sea with Carl, before tucking into a huge corn on the cob for a beachside snack. A shirtless Carl, who has sparked pregnancy rumors with Katie during their holiday after he was previously pictured stroking her stomach, couldn't keep his hands off her, pulling her in for passionate kisses. Katie traveled to the Far East with Carl for her latest bout of cosmetic surgery, a boob job and full-body liposuction procedure, and remained there for over 2 weeks before traveling home this week. The couple, who got engaged last April, have experienced a tumultuous 12 months, with Carl set to face court now he has finally returned home. The 33-year-old was supposed to be brought before Colchester Magistrates Court on March 10 to answer a public order offence charge. But after a request from his defence team, the date was moved to March 23 to accommodate the couple's holiday. A source told Mail Online, the change of date was instigated by the defense side. They asked for the case to be moved for a couple of weeks on the basis of him being currently in Thailand looking after Katie's mental health. The holiday was organized as a much-needed break from it all for her. A spokesman for Woods told Mail Online, "I can confirm this holiday was pre-booked and my client Carl and his partner Katie both having such busy schedules and pre-existing work commitments that when given the opportunity to travel together and their schedules allow it, they need to take advantage of it." The court case is expected to bring to an end long-running and denied claims of Woods' threatening and abusive behavior towards Price. He had earlier accused others of creating a storyline, insisting they only had an argument in public. Woods claimed he didn't lay a finger on Price and said he had black and white proof to clear his name after he was charged with using threatening and abusive behavior towards her in an incident at their house in Essex. The male model, who is engaged to the reality star, had been charged under Section 4 of the Public Order Act. Woods previously posted an Instagram story saying, "Everyone that's messaging me saying you attacked Katie, the truth is out. The truth is not out." In a follow-up story, Woods wrote, "I've tried to ignore all you trolls because I really didn't want to talk about this. But you're literally all savages, and now somehow, him being accused of being involved and part of this little play. So let me say this and say this once. I found some very questionable things on Katie's phone which led to us having a shouting match in the street, then me and Katie parted ways and Katie went to her manager's house at the time. Everything after that is completely made up and B. There is no charge for any assault or control because, as I've said, it's BS. But there is a charge for having an argument in a public place. I've been FD. No one else. I really won't be commenting on this again." In a subsequent post he added, "Oh, and anyone, and I do mean anyone who was involved in creating that little storyline and wants to publicly argue it. Please be my guest. Because I can prove it all. Can everyone please leave me alone now and stop abusing me?" Carl was arrested in the early hours of August 23 last year after the former model was allegedly punched in the face at her home. Police were called to the property at around 1:30 a.m. that morning, where he was held on suspicion of assault, theft and coercive and controlling behavior. Katie was taken to hospital and was pictured the following day with bruises to her face and an injured lip. Despite their troubles, the couple are understood to have resumed their relationship in November. An Essex police spokesman previously confirmed, a man arrested following an incident in Little Canfield, on August 23, 2021, has been charged. Carl Woods, 33, of the Meadows, Dunmow Road, Little Canfield, has been charged under Section 4 of the Public Order Act. He is due to appear at Colchester Magistrates Court. Katie meanwhile is facing her own court appearance next month after being charged with harassing the fiancé of her former husband Kieran Hayler. Mail Online has learned Katie will appear before magistrates in Crawley in April for allegedly breaching a restraining order against Michelle Pentecost. The troubled model was arrested on January 21 over claims she sent an abusive text to Michelle. She spent the night in a cell after being quizzed by officers at Worthing Police Station, who had earlier picked Katie up from her home in Horsham after a report was made. Katie allegedly branded flight attendant Michelle a seeing W.E. piece of S and a gutterous G. Mail Online understands that 43-year-old Price may have breached the order a second time when she sent an anonymous letter attacking Michelle to a relative just before flying out to Thailand. A source said, "Katie is playing a dangerous game and her actions have led her into deep trouble." Kieran and Michelle were deeply concerned after a relative received a letter, believing Katie is ignoring the rules of the restraining order, as this is the second time it's happened in 3 months. It was sent anonymously from Heathrow on the day she left for Thailand. They know it's her and are concerned by her unpredictable behavior. A police source told Mail Online, Katie Price was arrested a few weeks ago for breaching a restraining order placed against her following an argument with the fiancé of her former partner, Kieran Hayler. Now she is believed to have written an anonymous note attacking Michelle Pentecost via one of her family members. As such, Katie has been charged with harassment and will appear before Crawley magistrates next month. Mother of 5 Katie was banned from contacting Michelle, 39, directly or indirectly after swearing at her in a school playground in 2019. Breaking the terms of the restraining order carries a maximum prison sentence of 5 years. Katie also risks jail time for being arrested while still on license for her drink-drive shame.